have arrived here because you have back pain, and you are not alone. Of course, we see back pain every day in the clinic. The good news is back pain is very, very treatable. I just want to give you a little background on probably why you have back pain. Of course, I need to do an actual evaluation of you to know that for sure, but this is what we see commonly. Your pelvis is tipped forward, okay? I'll turn a little bit so you can see that a little bit more. Forward, okay? And in that position, we end up having a very tight back and a long, inactive abdominal wall. So to fix back pain, we both need to inhibit and release the back and activate the abdominal wall. And this series of exercises does that for you. So I'm gonna take you through 4 exercises, okay? Start on hands and knees, okay? And you're actually gonna sit back onto your feet to start. Place your hands in front of you about so. Put a towel or pillow underneath your feet or between your feet and your thighs if you'd like to, okay? You're gonna maximally round your back, really tuck that tailbone underneath you, okay? The PRI version of this exercise shows a bar here. If you have a bar, please grab it, and that's gonna put you in this position here, which is very useful, okay? I don't have that bar, I'm just gonna place my hands right on the floor. Now the breathing, okay, as we've practiced before, you're gonna take a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, long exhale. As you take your breath in, you're gonna breathe into your mid-back, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Long exhale, find that abdominal wall, okay? Actually, for me, I've got to move myself back here a little bit. That's the position I need to be in right there. Here, the difference is, I can actually turn off my back entirely right now and have a great active abdominal wall. So try to find that spot for yourself. Take another breath in, into the mid-back. Exhale with the abdominal wall. Drawing in, lift up that pelvic floor, and repeat that 4 times, okay? This is called the kneeling bar reach, okay? Then we're gonna go to the next exercise. We're gonna go to modified belly lift, okay? So again, in each of these positions, you can see I'm going to maximally round my back. That means I get to turn my back muscles off, okay? Paravertebrals, quadratus lumborum. I get to release those muscles, inhibit them, while I turn on my abdominal wall, okay? In modified belly lift, you wanna bring your nose over your fingers, okay? My back is still maximally rounded. As I exhale, I'm gonna push down my right hand, and then I'm gonna pick it up. And when I do that, I'm gonna feel my left abdominal wall engage. And I'm gonna stay here for 4 more breaths in through my nose. You'll notice that nothing moved when I did that. I didn't twist, I didn't drop, right? I stayed rounded. I've got some triceps, some serratus, mostly left internal oblique and transverse abdominis. I'm gonna take another breath in, exhale. After 4 breaths, I'm gonna switch sides. I'm gonna put that right hand down, take a breath in, into the mid-back again. Exhale, my nose is over my fingers. Exhale, press my left hand down and then pick it up. Now I get my right internal oblique on. Exhale, right tricep, right serratus. You don't have to think too much about those guys. Just keep your back rounded with a nice straight arm. Okay, just check in you have a straight arm. If you have hypermobility, make sure you're at 0. Don't go into hyperextension. Exhale. At the end of that exhale, you should notice transverse abdominis, internal oblique, and also you want to be lifting up that pelvic floor a little bit. And you're going to repeat that 1 more time on each side, okay? That's modified belly lift. Then we're going to go into belly lift walk. So again, I'm maximally rounded. I'm going to go up onto my feet. I'm going to straighten out my knees. And from here, I'm going to walk in. My hands aren't moving. I'm going to walk my feet in. Here, again, I'm maximally rounded. I'm going to take 4 more breaths. In through my nose, Out through my mouth. Now we get to add some calf inhibition. More aggressive back inhibition. As you can tell, I'm lengthening my back even more. Feet nice and flat and relaxed. You'll be getting a nice calf stretch. And then remember, this is still an abdominal exercise. Breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And repeat that 4 times, okay? Now the last in the series, we're gonna come back down to hands and knees. I'm gonna move my hands and knees apart a little bit more, okay? I'm gonna maximally round my back one more time. This time as I exhale, I'm just gonna straighten my legs. I'm not gonna walk in, okay? I'm gonna stay in this position. This is harder for the abs and the arms, okay? And I'm gonna stay here for 4 breaths. Again, I'm feeling my abs. My back is off. And repeat that 4 breaths. There we go. All right, we're coming back down. Woo! Hopefully now you feel like you've got an active abdominal wall and a back that's nice and relaxed. Repeat that series or any part of that series. Find one of those exercises, maybe 2 of those exercises. For me, for most of my patients, this is a discharge routine. I am asking them to go through this series of exercises 3 or 4 times a week to make sure they keep that back pain away and keep that active abdominal wall. Now, if you're new to this, I would suggest doing all or parts of it daily. 30 days, make that habit and give your body time to make those changes. Enjoy.